Well, hello and thanks for joining us for another episode of Chasing the Dollar. Ben Damon is my name. Now, usually joined by Tim Newbold, but after a huge spring carnival, Tim is off enjoying the thousands of dollars that he's won on the punt. Luke Marlow is along to join us. We're just going to be here battling it out at Wentworth Park. Tim's over there spending his thousands.
Yeah, well, we'll keep chipping away here, Benny. I mean, it's about time we put Timmy out to pasture. He's had a big spring carnival, as you say, and we'll be waiting for a little bit of a shout. A few beers won't go astray when he comes back, I think.
And Luke, how have you been going, mate? We've heard you calling all around the place on Sky Racing. How are you enjoying it?
Really good, Benny. I'm having a great time calling all ranges of tracks, and I was fortunate enough to actually call my first meeting here at Wentworth Park a few months ago, and that was a bit of a kick along, and it's great to be here today. Certainly got the nice setting behind us with the boxes and the home turn, so let's hope we can find a couple of winners for the punters.
Yeah, well, that's why you're here, Luke, so we'll get straight into it. Race number 5. It kicks off the quaddie at Wentworth Park this Saturday night. How did you find it?
Thought it was a pretty good race, actually. Resemblance has drawn box 1. She's a race bitch who's gone from the big spacious tracks at Bulli and Richmond to Wentworth Park. She had a first run here last week. She ran a good second behind Kazovka Girl. I think she'll be a lot better for that run, because when you go from Bulli and Richmond to the tight, fast track here at Wentworth Park, it can bring a few unstuck. She's had the look at the track here last week. I think she'll take a power beating. She's drawn the cherry in box 1. I like her. To beat 6, Had a Blinder. He's a high-speed dog for the Swain boys. He's drawn out a touch here, but I don't see a great deal of early speed outside of him, so he may get a bit of clear running early, and he's a dog I've always had a lot of time for, but his record here isn't all that flash. I'm still giving him a great chance. Black Texas, nothing wrong with him. His form, terrific win here in 30 and 17 last week. He'll only be better for that run.
All right, that takes us along to race number 6. It is the second leg of the quaddie. Now, Pressure goes around here, Luke, and we've had a bit of joy on Chasing the Dollar with Pressure in recent times. Where are you going, though?
Yeah, very smart bitch, isn't she, Pressure? I've just steered away from her a touch because she's drawn awkward, but oh gee, she's got a good record here. She's won 4 from 9 at the track. I'm going to go with Sucker Punch, though. He's a dog who's been there and done that. He's a proven free-for-all dog. He's a big fellow. He's around the 36 kilo mark, so you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shoulder from him, but his win here last start in sub-30 was very good. He went 29.80. He's drawn ideally in box 2 near the fence. He's not a dog who has brilliant early speed, but once he gets rolling into stride, he's got a massive motor, and I like him from the good draw. To beat Tiffia, she's proven here at Wentworth Park. She does have a PB of 29.77. She's a very good young bitch. I think she won the Magic Maiden series here earlier in her career, and her recent form is good. You can forgive her for a last start run. She didn't have the best of luck on that occasion. Mr. Bow, I give him a great chance. He was good through the I think he contested the big series here recently, and he beat Billy the Sid last time out, who was a very, very smart dog, so that form's very good. He's just got to overcome the 8 alley, and Weldon Flash. If you told me he would win 3 out of 8 here at Wentworth Park 6 months ago, I would have shot you on sight. He's a big loping fellow, but somehow he gets around the track. I'll throw him in for 4.
Okay, well, race number 7 is the third leg of the quaddie, but it's certainly not the strongest race of the meeting at Wentworth Park. Pretty tough to find a winner here. Nothing with a great deal of form, Luke, and I guess the box draw is pretty important.
Spot on, Benny. You mentioned the box draw. Calgandy's Violet for mine holds the key to the race. She's a noted wide runner. Her recent form's good, and she has been coming out of the boxes quickly, so she holds the key to the race. She usually goes hard right at box rise, so I've elected to go with Chubbs the Weapon. He's drawn directly inside of her, and as you mentioned, not an overly strong race, so I've just tried to find the leader here. I think Chubbs can lead. He's trained by Nev Brown, who does a great job with his chasers. He's had a few runs here now, Chubbs. He's had 8 starts at Wentworth Park for 2 wins. His last start effort was good here at the track when he won from the red. He didn't ping the lids brilliantly on that occasion. He'll be a lot better for a look at the track. Hadn't been here for a couple of weeks, so I like him. I think he can lead and give plenty of cheek. Rango Izmir, one for the Staines kennel. Nothing wrong with his form. He'll be thereabouts. He's got a pretty good record here at the track. A PB of 30 and 20. Go You Bobo's drawn the 1. He hasn't been that far away in recent runs, and she comes into calculations from the good draw. Trent Mate, I'll throw him in for 4th money.
And the final leg of the quaddie is race number 8. Now, another very tough one. Luke, what have you come up with here?
Well, Tim's timed his getaway to a treat. He's left me with all the tough races. So, yeah, look, open race this last leg of the quaddie. Watto Lotto, one for Johnny Callahan. He's a very, very strong dog. He's got not a bad record here at Wentworth Park, and he's drawn box 2. I think he's going to get a nice run early, and if he can just negotiate the first turn without getting too much of a bump, and he can settle within touch down the back, I think he can round them up, Watto Lotto. I've gone with him. He was a good last start second behind Sucker Punch here at the track and distance last start. That's good form. One, I think, is the main danger, Stop the Clock. I've pinned them as the two winning chances in the race. Don't think anything else could win the race, is my opinion. Stop the Clock failed here at the track last start, but was a winner in 30 and 17 the run prior, and has drawn box 1. The next best for mine was 3, Bev's Charm. She's going okay at the moment, has a 30 and 18 win here at the track, could improve. And for 4th, 8, Silver Domino. If there's any jam up inside, it might just get the slide around them. So simply because it had box 8, I threw it in. 2, 1, 3 and 8.
Okay, well those are the 4 legs of the quaddie here at Wentworth Park on Saturday night. Now time to have a look at the best bet and the best value. Luke, what did you come up with for a best bet for us?
Like Resemblance, Benny, race 5, number 1. She had the run here at the track last week. Her effort was very, very good. She races in the same field basically because it was a heat series last week. Lobs into the final in the 1. I think she'll take plenty of beating. Race 5, number 1, Resemblance.
And you found one that you do like at some value?
Like Limpopo in the staying race. Drawn ideally in box 4. She's got a vacant trap inside of her and Buddy Wright on her outside. He's got no pace at all, so she should get plenty of room early. In her last 2 starts, she ran second to Irish Marina here over the half mile last time out, and then chased the kennel mate Brontiana 2 starts ago at Bulleye. She's looking like she's back on track to me. I think she can get away with this race. Race number 3, the 4, Limpopo. All
right, well, Tim Newbold has had a week off, but Luke has stayed in with us and done a very good job today. So let's see exactly how those tips do come up. Thanks for joining us. Where can we hear you over the course of the week on Sky Racing?
Yeah, thanks, Benny. It's been a pleasure. I hope we can find a couple of winners in Timmy's absence. I'm going to Port Macquarie on Friday. I'm flying there for a Gallops meeting.
And then see Tim, that's where he is, as a matter of fact.
I might give him a ring, and if we can catch up for a beer or something, that might be good, and watch a few races. But
and Richmond on Saturday.
Yeah, back to Richmond on Saturday. I haven't been there for a while, so looking forward to getting back to Richmond.
All right, fantastic. We hope to see you very soon on the show, and we hope to see you next time on Chasing the Dollar.